For CMUEagles.com, I'm Brett Knese here alongside head softball coach Pat Reardon. Coach, your team has won 12 straight now. What has been, I guess, the key to this success? I mean, you're on an incredible run right now.
I think preparation early in the year. We talk about playing a tough schedule and playing some of the best teams in the country, and always preparing us for conference play. Which conference play this year is a lot of teams are getting a lot better, and a lot of teams are always tough. We've got to come out every day and play. And, we've got Evangel coming up, and they're always tough. They're used to being in the conference championship hunt. And so I think our preseason preparation, something we've talked about, getting us ready for this, and just the girls going out and playing.
That's something that Evangel actually hasn't had a lot of. They've kind of had an inconsistent schedule right now. They just got 2 games rained out again last night. And what does that mean going into Friday's games against a team that really has not played as much as your team has?
I guess you could say they're rested. That'd be an advantage. But, once you get to this point in the year, there's not a whole lot you do at practice. We try to work on a few things hitting-wise, but the preparation's done. So it's kind of, games are kind of your best practice you can get at this point. And I think that does hurt a team. And, part of it's just, not lucky. There's years where they've got 10, 15 games on us because they've been able to play down south. It seemed like the weather this year was south of us towards Springfield, and they kind of got the blunt of it. And that's why sometimes we have to go and fundraise and do some of those things to go farther south to try to play some games and get out of this. So we do have some games in there.
Kayla Tolliver, the pitcher for Evangel, last year had a really low ERA. It was in the 1s, and now this year it's kind of ballooned up into the 4s. How important will it be to get early runs on her this Friday?
I think that was the key last year. Michaela's a good pitcher. I've known her family for a long time. Her older sister played for us for a couple years. Competitive, and she'll do a good job for them. And she's definitely one of the top pitchers in the conference. And we just got to go out and do what we do and put the ball in play and see what happens.
An interesting thing with Evangel's coach, he has 625 wins. You have 626. How fun is that to go up against a coach that has just about as many wins as you?
Coach Bro and I came into this league about the same time, and we've kind of been the 2 steady pieces in this conference, and I have a lot of respect for him and his program and what they've done. And they put out a good product every year, and I know every year when we go there, they come here. It's always, whether we're on the top of the conference, bottom of the conference, we always give each other good games. So I'm sure it'll happen again on Friday.
Last thing, 16 straight wins inside of conference play. How important is it to get 2 more this Friday?
Oh, it's extremely important. I told him yesterday after the Hannibal game that, this is we're back to work in our conference, and the most important games right now are these next 2 coming up Friday, and that's kind of how we approach it. And it's 2 games Friday, 2 games Tuesday, and we just keep going game by game.
Central Methodist will host Evangel tomorrow on Friday here at Cox Softball Complex. Should be a good couple of games, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you very much.